Ciao! Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today is Tuesday the 23rd of March 2021. My name is Dan Guitar from Thailand. In this video, I'd like to talk about the true Dhamma or Nirvana for only people who have the most wisdom. If you are a real person who want to attain Nirvana this life, you have to listen to me early because I have attained Nirvana for 19 years. I'm ready to help everyone on this earth to attain Nirvana this life as well. I'm ready, but are you ready? The topic to speak in this video is the thought process in your thinking is happening to you for learning, not mean to manage. The true Dhamma in Buddhism, there is nothing to teach. The true Dhamma in Buddhism, there is nothing to teach. The true Dhamma in Buddhism cannot teach each other because there is nothing to teach. Dhamma of truth or Nirvana is a pure remittance. It's universal truth. It doesn't have the fictional language to say. The true Dhamma in Buddhism is not in Pratipidok. It's not in the teaching of monks or nuns. But it's in your thought, it's in my thought. The hardest thing for me is how to create content and story about the true Dhamma in English. Because I need the meaning in English to be as close to Thai language as much as possible. That for create content and story about the true Dhamma in English to talk to you for understanding about the first idea or thought process. Because the idea is the heart of quenching of all suffering. Let's take a look on this chart. For those who are interested in Buddhism, whether a Thai or a foreigner, Buddhism teaches people to achieve Nirvana in this life. Buddhism cannot solve life problems because our true self does not really exist. Happiness or suffering is just an idea. It happens for us to learn. It doesn't happen for us to manage. And most important, it doesn't really exist. No one in the world can let go. No one can stop thinking. There is only crazy people want to stop thinking. Please keep in mind. You will become smart and wisdom to achieve nirvana in this life. Okay, and there are a lot of people who lack wisdom in this world, which want to letting go suffering and live happily forever. It is impossible because our true self does not really exist. There are many foolish people on this planet who believe that this is our true self. Those who will understand this story, it must be counted individually. That how many people in this world and no one can help anyone from suffering. No one can help anyone from suffering. We have to help ourselves only. How to help ourselves from suffering? You must realize your thought only. How to help ourselves from suffering? You must realize your thought only. Asking and answering Dhamma problem or life problem in Dhamma conversation cannot solve the doubt. Until you can realize your thought, this is the best way. Until you can realize your thought, this is the best way. Okay. The true Dhamma in Buddhism, 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 not merit making, not meditation, not a practice of mindfulness. The true Dhamma in Buddhism, not merit making, not meditation, not a practice of mindfulness. The Lord Buddha taught people to attain nirvana in this life. Achieving nirvana is the end of all suffering because there is no cause to be born anymore. The Lord Buddha taught people to attain nirvana in this life. Achieving nirvana is the end of all suffering because there is no cause to be born anymore. Attain nirvana in this life is mean when we die, we must reborn again. Attain nirvana in this life is mean when we die, we must not reborn again. No matter how many times we're born again, we must find and suffer from many losing. Can you understand me? If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you must realize your thought only. This is the best way. This is the best way. As I said, asking and answering in the conversation cannot solve life problem. Cannot solve life problem. Can you understand me? Dhamma of full nirvana is suitable for only people who have the most wisdom. The true Dhamma in Buddhism is not about merit, it's not about meditation, it's not about mindfulness training, but it's in your thought, it's in my thought. The first idea of thought process is a natural. First idea or thought process, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. It has no the owner. The topic to speak in this video, I say, the thought process in your thinking is happening to you for learning. It doesn't mean permanent. Why did I say that? You know, the first idea or thought process in your thinking, it has the owner. It doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. In this video, I like to talk about the first idea or thought process because the idea is the heart of quenching of false suffering, nothing more to study than this. The true Dhamma in Buddhism, we study only the subject of the mind. We did not study about the human existence because the Lord Buddha taught, everything on this earth is soulless. It's not an ego. Can you understand me? Everything on this earth is soulless. It's not an ego. I have to say it does not really exist. What you see now, you see the way you see. It doesn't mean anything. But you were taught to believe what you see now is a man is standing and a man is walking. A man is sitting. No, not at all. You see or hear the way you see or hear from birth to death. But you were taught to believe what you see now is a man is standing, a man is walking. The meaning of a man is standing or a man is walking, it's just a thought. Where can I find the meaning of a man? Where can I find the meaning of a man is standing, a man is walking? It's just a thought. Can you stand me? Mm-hmm. And what you see now, you see the way you see. You see the way you see. What you see now, you see the way you see. And now, I have something to show you. Now, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 cats. 1, 2, 3, and 2 ghosts. 1, 2. I have 2 ghosts and 3 cats. 1, 2, 3, and 1 tiger. Aha! You know, the story in this talk, I want you to understand about the thought process in your thinking. I want you to understand about the thought process in your thinking. It's happened to you for learning. It doesn't mean to manage. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you must try to understand about the first idea, the thought process. Nothing more to study than this. In this talk, I want you to understand about the thought process. The thought process. The first idea, the thought process. The first idea, the thought process. I say this over and over again. The first idea, the thought process. The first idea, the thought process. I say this sentence over and over again. Can you stand me? Okay, in this talk, you know, I want you to understand about the thought process in your thinking. The thought process in your thinking from birth to death. There is only the thought process in your thinking from birth to death. But you cannot realize as your thought. The thought process is natural. It happens in your thought from birth to death. But you cannot realize your thought. Can you understand me? in reality, no one suffer, no one is happy. If you can understand in this talk, finally, you can live without wanting happiness and without suffering. Okay, from now on, I have something to show you. You know, as soon as you see this, you see the way you see. And as soon as you see this, you see this, you see this, you see this. You see the way you see. And as soon as you hear, meow, 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 or as soon as you hear, ba, 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 as soon as you hear, meow, 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 as soon as you hear, ba, ba, or as soon as you see the way you see, you know, you can understand in the meaning of ba, ba, and meow, meow. You can understand in the meaning of meow, 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 and ba, ba, and you can understand in the meaning of what you see now, and what you see now, you can understand in the meaning of, and as soon as you hear meow, 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 ba, ba, then it will fade away. You ignore it. Can you stand me? As soon as you see the way you see. You see the way you see, and then it will fade away. You ignore it, and then it will fade away. You see the way you see, and as soon as you see, or as soon as you see, as soon as you see the sentence which wrote that today the sun is so strong, or a cat has 4 legs. As soon as you see this sentence which wrote that today the sun is so strong, or a cat has 4 legs. You see, as soon as you see today the sun is so strong, you can understand in the meaning of today the sun is so strong. The meaning of the sun is so strong is in your thought. And as soon as you see sentence which wrote that a cat has 4 legs, the meaning of a cat has 4 legs is in your thought, and there will be an image like this in your thought. As soon as you see a cat has 4 legs, you can understand in the meaning of a cat has 4 legs, and there will be an image like your thought. Can you understand me? As soon as you see the sentence which wrote that today the sun is so strong, and a cat has 4 legs, you can understand in the meaning of today the sun is so strong, and a cat has 4 legs. Because you were taught to believe in the meaning of the fictional language. In reality, what you see now it doesn't mean really a language. It's just the fictional language. And what you see now is written language. If I say, today the sun is so strong, I say it means spoken language. Spoken language become written language. Today the sun is so strong. And I say, a cat has 4 legs. This is spoken language. Spoken language become, a cat has 4 legs. You can understand in the meaning of today the sun is so strong and a cat has 4 legs. You know, you can understand in the meaning of it. You ignore it. And then it will fade away. Can you understand me? You can understand in the meaning of today the sun is so strong, a cat has 4 legs. You can understand in the meaning of today the sun is so strong and a cat has 4 legs. You can understand the meaning and and you ignore it. Then the meaning of it will, the meaning of today the sun is so strong and a cat has 4 legs, it will fade away. Can you realize your thought? You ignore it. But as soon as but as soon as you see this sentence which wrote that I love you, you can understand in the meaning of I love you. There will be something in your thought which you like it. You like the meaning of I love you because you were taught to believe in the meaning of I love you. And as soon as you see this sentence, I hate you, you don't like it because you can't understand in the meaning of I hate you. I hate you and I love you. It's such the fictional language. It's work created by human on this earth for communication, understanding temporarily. We use the language from birth to death until we believe it's true. Can you understand me? In this talk, I want you to understand the first idea or thought process in your thinking. The first idea or thought process in your thinking is happen to you to learn. Doesn't mean to manage. The first idea or thought process is happening to you for learning, not mean to manage. Can you understand me? The first idea or thought process, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. It has no the owner. It happened to you for learning. It doesn't mean to manage. Can you understand me? Because the meaning of the first idea or thought process, it does not really exist. It's just a thought. Can you understand me? The true Dhamma in Buddhism is not about making merit, not about meditation, not about mindfulness training. The true Dhamma in Buddhism, the Lord Buddha taught people to attain nirvana in this life. Nothing more to study than this. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you must try to understand every story I convey in this video and consider along as I said over and over again until it goes deep into your heart. Then you will understand it and finally you will have opportunity to attain nirvana in this life. Okay, you know, as I said, the first idea or thought process sometimes make you you know. The various idea or thought process sometimes make you. I show you again. If I show you, today the sun is so strong, a cat has fallen. You can't understand in the meaning of today the sun is so strong, a cat has fallen. You can understand the meaning of. And then you ignore. Finally, the meaning of today the sun is so strong and a cat has fallen will fade away. But from now on, I have something to show you. As soon as you see this word, the meaning of what you see now make you angry. The meaning of what you see now make you angry. Can you stand me? Because you were taught to believe in the meaning of what you see now. You were taught to believe in the meaning of you don't like it because the meaning of make you upset. The meaning of that make you angry because you were taught to believe in the meaning of. The meaning of happen to you for learning. The meaning of suffering, the meaning of happiness happen to you for learning. The meaning of depression and anxiety, suffering, happiness happen to you for learning. Doesn't mean for madness. Because you don't understand about the first idea or thought process. When you listen to me, you must try to understand every story I convey in this video and consider along as I said over and over again. As I said, you know, I mean, as I said, the true Dhamma, the true Dhamma in Buddhism, the true Dhamma in Buddhism, not merit making, not meditation, not practice of mindfulness. If you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, the best way to end all suffering is you must realize your thought. As I said, the first idea or thought process in your thought, the first idea or thought process in your thinking is happening to you for learning. It doesn't mean to matter. Can you understand me? If the matter in your thought is pleasing, you want to keep it like this. If the matter in your thought, if the matter in your thought is pleasing like this, if the matter in your thought is pleasing like this, I love you, you like the meaning of I love you. But the meaning of I hate you, you don't like it. And the meaning of make you angry, you don't like it. You know, the matter in your thought is just a thought. The first idea or thought process, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. It has no owner. And the most important is it does not really exist. The first idea or thought process in your thinking. The first idea or thought process in your thinking is happening to you for learning. It doesn't mean to manage. No one suffers, no one is happy, because the meaning of the first idea or thought process in your thinking, it does not really exist. Can you understand me? The best way to end all suffering is you must realize your thoughts. As I said, for those who are interested in Buddhism, whether a Thai or a foreigner, Buddhism teaches people to achieve nirvana in this life. Buddhism cannot solve life's problems because our true self does not really exist. Happiness or suffering is just an idea. It happens for us to learn. It doesn't happen for us to manage. And most important, it doesn't really exist. No one in the world can let go. No one can stop thinking. There is only crazy people who want to stop thinking. Please keep in mind, you will become smart and wisdom to achieve nirvana. You know, in this video, I want you to understand about the first idea or thought process only. In this video, I want you to understand about the first idea or thought process only, because there is nothing to teach. There is nothing to teach. The best way to end all suffering is you must realize your thought only. Please bear in mind.